So hey, what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome to a brand new episode of the MotoGP 19 career mode. We're here for episode number 14, heading out to round 9 of this season in the Moto 2. Going to be heading out to the German Grand Prix. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch it up. We'll go for, no, you know what, we'll carry on. We'll do another 3-lapper with a bit of qualifying at the German Grand Prix. And maybe I'll switch it up for Bruno. So as you can see, it is raining. So we're going from a wet Assen race to a wet German Grand Prix qualifying. I wonder if it's going to be wet during the race. But anyway, let's see if these weather conditions help us out or completely throw us off. Here we go then, coming into the final corner. Try and get a decent run up the hill in the wet's going to be a tricky one. Especially come race day, but we don't know if it's going to be a dry race or a wet one, but there we go, 1:34 for our first lap time. Is it enough? Yes it is, look at that. Ooh, only just though. Oh, this could be tighter than I was hoping for in Q2, but let's see how we get on. Still raining then as we get into qualifying 2. Heading into Red Bull Garage. They've got high hopes for us, they want us on the front row. Bloody hell, that's going to be tight in these wet conditions, so let's see if we can match the team's objectives then. I'll tell you what, I really hope it doesn't rain in this race. I'm struggling around here in the wet. I struggle enough around here in the dry, never mind the wet, but it's lots of lean angled corner to corner rather than long straights to break it up, so it's a tricky one. And the rear I keep struggling going around on me, struggling a little bit of oversteer. But anyway, what's the lap time? Ooh, is that a bit slower? This might not end well. I can't remember what our opening lap time is, but oh no. 33.8 for Schrotter, 35.9, look at that. I can't remember what, I think we're in the 34, so even if we did our previous lap time, it would have been middle of the pack, so that is not the result we want. Come on, be dry. It's a damp track, that's not really what I want. Fresh tyres for the race. Oh, Q2, I forgot to put fresh tyres on, that might be why. So our rival Marcel Schrotter starts from the first position, front row of the grid for him. Could he retake the championship lead here? We're going to have to pull it out the bag in the race, I tell you what. Come on, let's get ourselves a decent start again. We got ourselves a decent start at Assen, which was in the wet as well. Get that popping, wheelie down, get down. Don't want to pop a wheelie. Chucking it into turn number 1, holding that inside line. One of these people is Remy Gardner. And this is his teammate, Nagishima. And Sam Lozen's sick, that's good for him. Alright, so we've had a good start, up to P8. Need to try clear one of these, get under here. Get under Nagashima, I can't. Try it the next corner. See what I mean, it's just long left-hander at the start, very tricky. It's alright on fresh tyres, but when you're on a few lap old tyres it gets difficult, and it gets more and more difficult each lap round. But anyway, we're on the back of Sam Lowe's, trying to fight our way up the inside, up into P6 now, that's good, onto the back of Marini. So at least it isn't full wet conditions and getting worse and worse and very slippery, because it is dry. Well, it's not raining currently, it's a wet track, but it's not raining. Coming down the hill then, trying to hunt down Baldassari. This is all going to be about damage limitation, because Marcel Schrotter has had an absolutely amazing start. I say that, we run very, very wide for the penultimate corner. That's cost us big time. We actually get away with it, I think. Right, ooh, look at Marini trying to get up at the final corner. We're on the back of Baldassari now. Schrotter goes for 33.1, we do a 34 flat, not too bad. And look at that, Baldassari pulling away late on the brakes. Oh god, this is very hot on the brakes, trying to get under Luti, lift him up there, sorry Luti. We're through up into the podium running positions now, so this is feeling good, this bike. Look at Marquez. Can he do something in the wet? Can he get Schrotter? We need Marquez to do something for us. And just get ahead of Schrotter, man. Go on. I believe in you. I want to try look after this rear tyre a little bit. Because if we're kind to our tyres, they'll be with us on the final lap. It's what we're going to need to try and beat Schrotter, I think. Half a second back we are, off of the back of Marquez. bit wide into turn 8. Good run up the hill though. Taking it into turn 10. Down the hill, Marquez is looking like he's all over the back of Schrotter. We're closing in on the both of them. Look at the run we're getting down the hill. Up the inside of Marquez, up the inside of Schrotter if we can hold it. Yes, we can. A bit of a block pass there. Wow, I wasn't expecting to be able to do that. That was crazy. Chuck it in the final corner, hold the apex so Schrotter can't do anything about it. And these wet conditions have come to us well. And we're ahead of Schrotter. And Marquez is ahead of Schrotter. The wet conditions, we seem to do so well in the wet. We struggled in qualifying in the wet. But in the race, it all comes together. Look at us. Oh, as I say that, going very deep into turn 1. Just about keep it within the white line though. Can we pull away? Like I said, we've been trying to look after the tyres. And hopefully they'll be with us on the final lap. Run a bit wide as I say that. I think that's the tyres, that's more me making mistakes. But Marquez is now behind us. So Schrotter in 3rd. But we can't... We've got Lutti falling back to 6th. We can't count on Schrotter not getting Marquez back, and we can't count on us being able to bring this to the end. Pulling away from Marquez now. Wet conditions seem to be working from us as long as we don't make a mistake. I'm not riding that well. We just seem to have some decent pace as the track started to dry up. Look at this, this is good. Maybe I need to up the difficulty again. But wait till we get to Brno. 8 tenths clear of Marc Marquez then, and we got a fantastic run into here on the previous lap. Not so good that time around, and Marquez closes in a little bit. Is Schrotter going to be able to get Marquez into the final corner? We run a little bit wide, get a decent run in the end up the hill, and it is Marquez just behind us. We managed to take the win then. What a fantastic result. Converted that horrible qualifying into the win. Love it, absolutely love it. We had some good pace. Schrotter 3rd in the end, and we're now 13 points clear of Schrotter in the championship. So let's head into the next race then, which is going to be Brno. Not one of my favourites, but we'll have to keep it consistent there. Right then, so what I've done, I've gone straight to the race, but we're going to do a bit of a longer race, so medium hard tyres. Let's see how we get on then. The team want a podium, we're starting from the last. This could harm our championship. We've gone hard medium, where Schrotter's gone for hard, so is our tyre choice going to cost us as well? But we've got a challenge ahead. 5 laps here at Brno. What can we do? That was a horrendous start. Oh my god, everyone's going wide. This is good. Well, it's not good for them, but it's good for us. Up into 27th place. About 6 people went wide into turn 1. That's not what they want. Now we've got to get used to dry weather conditions again. And who is leading? Is it Schrotter? I bet it is. Come on, get a good run through here. Passing our teammate. I didn't realise our teammate was so far back. Right then, it's very wide down here. Going about 6 wide. Is everyone swerving? Oh, there's contact. Into turn 3. We go wide. Everyone just swerving wherever they like. Give me that 14th place. Come on. Onto the back of Locatelli and Bulaga then. Got 5 laps. We've got to look after these tyres. Come on, Jay. Look after these tyres. Dropping it into turn 5. Ooh, get away, get away, get away. Decent through there, but we're being held up. Come on, get one of these guys. Get both of these guys at the exit of the corner. I'll take that now onto the back of Fernandez and Vieira. Running deep. I was going to try to go up the inside of them. Breaking down the hill underneath Fernandez. Oh, shove you out wide. Get a good run on Vieira. Up into P10. Now we're in the top 10. We can start to hunt these guys down. Sneak up into 9th place. We've got to be aggressive here. We've got to try and also look after the tyres. If we burn them up, we'll have nothing left at the end of the race, and we'll pay for it on the last few laps. But so far, feeling good. That was a bit aggressive there. I didn't mean to do that. We were on wide, very, very wide. That's cost us time. Oh, he pushes us back. Fair play, man. We've now lost touch with the top 7. We need to try and close this gap. And Schrotter, where is Schrotter? Baldassari leads. Was Schrotter one of the guys that went wide at the start? That would be good, but we've lost out. Who is this guy with us? Oh! Who is it? Give me your name tag. I don't know who you are by looking at you. But we're going side by side with this guy, Lacuna. We're sticking with them. Slowly closing them down. This isn't my strongest track. It's my weak point of the season, I think. But we're not doing too bad here today. This new bike helping us out, I think. We've done really well in the Moto 2. We learned a lot of lessons from Moto 3. And hopefully we can get ourselves a championship in the Moto 2. That'd be good. And then we'll head into MotoGP, fingers crossed, as Moto 2 champion. That would be ideal. That really would be ideal, but I don't know if it's going to work that way. In an ideal world, in my head, but we spent that lap catching up to the top 7, and now we're pretty much on the back of them, so we can mount an attack. 206.4 from Luti, 206.1 from us. We are the fastest man on the track, and our rival Schrotter is out of the points. This is our opportunity. This could make or break our season if we maximise the points here today and not run wide like that. Jesus Christ! Then we could really give ourselves a chance in the championship. But Schrotter and Roberts are getting into a battle for 21st place. Schrotter gets battered through now. Okay, I had caught up to these guys, but I'm now 0.8 of a second off the back of them again. I'm struggling with the tyres. It's the front. Should have gone for a hard on the front. Feels really loose at the front. Come on, just hit our apexes and we should be able to get them. Gonna have to talk less and try and catch up to them. But this is a chance for everyone else in the championship to catch up as well. Marquez, Luti. Don't know who else has been near the front. .7 of a second back to Nakashima. It's a battle of attrition, just trying to. It's a battle in my head, just trying to improve corner by corner. We're only going to have 2 laps left after this lap. Coming up the hill then. It's feeling a bit unstable under braking. And I think it's the front tyre. Should have gone for hard tyres. 2.5 seconds back to him, and look at the guys up ahead. They're getting into a bit of a battle. This time we're not going to run wide at turn 1. Let's get out of there. Got the slipstream and all. This is good, this is good. Could we nick P7 into turn 1? I don't think we can. Just a little bit too early on the brakes. Here we go then, good run out of there. We can finally mount our attack now. No mistakes on the back of Nagashima. Don't think we could do anything. We're a little bit far back coming into this chicane, as I say that. I'm using it as a brake. Sorry Nagashima. He's fallen off the back of Marini now. Hit the bike up. Get a good run. Down the hill, in the slipstream. Send one up the inside if we can. We're going to line him up. Here we go. Send one up the inside. Very aggressive there. Oh, as I say that, we're running very deep. Nagashima comes back at us. I can't afford to be in a battle with you, Nagashima. Like I say, struggling with the front tyre now. I can feel it. It doesn't want to grip as well. The rear's starting to come a little bit unstable, but we can live with that. We can live with that. Marini and Bastianini next up. If we can get 5th place, should be good. I wonder where Schrotter is. Pick up the bike. We only got 1 lap left after this one, so we need to make our move. Need to be clinical with overtaking. Who's that running wide? Looks like Luti. He keeps it in 2nd place though. Here we go, let's send one up the inside of Marini, up the hill, use the uphill braking to our advantage. There we go, into P6. Bastianini's next, line him up. Pick up his slipstream. Oh man, sod that. Bit wide into 13. I don't have the front end grip to try and wiggle around. Oh, that's cost us time. I thought I could sneak up his inside, lift him up a bit, but that didn't work out. Oh, come on, get a good run out of turn 1 and 2. Onto this straight, straighten the bike up. And we've got Marini behind us. Come on, I need that P5. Every little point here will count towards something come the end of the season. Bit deep into 3. Look at the battle for the win here at Brno. And I don't know where Schrotter is. He could be up in the top 15 now. Nagashima overtakes Marini, so battle behind is helping us out, taking the pressure off of us from behind. But like I say, struggling with the front end, struggling under braking. I'm noticing it more now. Everyone else should be struggling with their tyres as well, so it's not just me. The front's wearing quicker than the rear. Should have gone for hard tyres. This is costing me. Oh, we could reach out and grab Bastianini. Come on. One more position. Lutti again running wide there. He did that on the last lap, but he must be his line because he's getting away with it. Here we go. Can we brake underneath for Bastianini? Up the hill? Not quite. We can't do what we did to Marini on the last lap. Pick the bike up then. Getting a good run. It's all going to be about the final corner. We're going to have to commit into the final corner. Launch one up the inside of Bastianini. Go on, go on. Hold it, but the front doesn't want to hold for us. Can we get away with the wide line? Oh, contact with Bastianini. He gets through. It's going to be a run to the line now with Bastianini. Come on, chop in front of him. Let's go. P5 in the end. Whew. That was a good result. Nicked it from him right at the end. Right at the death. I would take that. Fastest lap of the race. We got there in the end. So 5th place. I don't know where Schrotter finished, but we're now 24 points ahead of Schrotter. This is the buffer we need, but we can't take our foot off the gas. But that's been it for this episode. If you have enjoyed, remember to smash the like button if you are looking forward to the end of this season and hopefully jumping up to the GP class next season. So for now, I will see you in the next one.